everybody. It's lovely to spend some time with you. Hello Sandra, hello Mary, hello Lorraine. I've been asked today to do a little talk as part of the Mind, Body and Spirit event, and my topic today, I wanted to talk about the angels. Now anybody who knows me at all knows how much I love the angels, and how the angels have given me such a wonderful life, because I worked as a normal person for many years, and by doing some work with the angels, they provided me with the most beautiful lifestyle and have given me the opportunity to meet thousands of people who think like I do and who want the angels and their energy in their lives. So normally I kind of just wait until people start coming on. Excuse me. The minute I start working, my nose starts running, only for a second, just to let me know that people are there. I don't know if my thingy-bob is rotating. Hello Deirdre, how are you? So, talking about the angels. You wouldn't be on here if you didn't believe in them and believe in their power and believe in what they can bring to your life and to the life of the people that you care about. The power and the comfort of knowing that you have somebody who's at your back, who is there no matter what you need, and who can be a support and also a channel to a higher part of your life, which is the big thing with me. So now, I don't know why my little thing with my camera thing is not rolling. Oh, it now. Oh yeah. I didn't realise I was too far gone. Hello Sonia. Hello Joe. How are you? Joe is joining us from Australia. Joe comes occasionally to Kildare to do some tarot workshops. But it's lovely to see Joe online there. And Freddie's also keeping an eye on me to make sure that we're live and running. So, as I say, the angels have been around us for all time. The angels are there as our guides, our protectors, and also as sometimes the voice in our heads that asks us to stop and think before we do something. But as children, we would have believed in angels as we believed in fairies and everything else. But as we grow older, that belief system seems to just move out. And sometimes, even though we have this innate knowing that we're connected to a higher power or a higher being, we kind of cover it up. So we get busy with life, we hide from the beauty that we are and become caught up in everyone else's perceived picture of us. But really and truly, when we go back into the energy of the angels, we are always beautiful, we are always special. So how do we fully embrace this, and how do we get into the zone where we can be at one with the angels, and by raising our vibration? So what we do is we don't go outside for ourselves, we dig deep into ourselves. We let go of the fear of not being good enough or worthy enough, and we open our hearts, and that's simply it. Once you open your heart to this, even though you might turn away from it or forget about it or walk away from it, it never truly goes after that. And we can put all of our cares and worries to one side, and we can give ourselves a chance to embrace this beautiful energy. Over the years, over the last 10-15 years, I have done angel classes consistently, year upon year upon year, because each time people are coming into this world and they want to explore it, and they kind of want somebody to lead them a bit of the way, but I can only do a little bit. What you do with your own angel intuition is up to you. It is, I can only do, pardon me, I can only do a small amount. Just, excuse me, I have to get a drink. So now, so what do I do? What do I do to connect to the angels? Sorry, just let me just see there now. Oh, yeah. So what I do on a personal note to connect to the angels, I do several things, but the main thing that I do an angel meditation. Now, as I say, over the years, I've channeled lots of angel meditations, and I would actually love to share one with you, if that's okay. So I hope you're in a space where you can be quiet. It won't even be 10 minutes because I don't have the headspace for big long meditations. I get bored with them. I only like quick things. So if you can just say to whoever you're with, or look, I'm closing over the door there for a sec, I'm going to do this little thing. It's a lovely thing to do. So if you want to just take a little second and do that, that's fine. While you're getting yourselves organized, I will talk about the fact that I did suggest that people would ask me questions during this session, and I said I'd pick 3 questions. I already have had a couple sent to me online, but if there's something in your mind that you'd like a little bit of angelic influence in, or a little thing, because you're the people that are online with me this morning, I would love to be, or today, I would love to be able to give you your answers. So if there's something that you'd really like to know, and you think that my angel cards and my intuition can help you with it, I'm your woman this morning. So now I'll just take another drink before we start. It's I have a new candle that I've lit today. Maybe it's not just agreeing with me, but that's just making me cough. So now, as with meditations, I hope you can hear me clearly, and I'll turn up my music a little bit because it's nice to have a bit of background music. So if you can just get yourself comfortable and just take a couple of deep breaths. And as you breathe, remember, God is breathing with you. So a couple of nice deep breaths. And as you concentrate on your breath, allow your breath to become calmer. Allow it to become more regular and actually to become lighter. So a nice deep cleansing breath, letting go of whatever's happening around you today. And now I'd like you to imagine, to see, to feel, or to imagine, depending on what your capabilities are, or just to know, I'm going to take you on a little journey. And this journey is to connect you with your own guardian angel, your own special person that you've had since birth and before. So I'd like you to imagine that you're walking down a dusty street. And you're in a country it's not Ireland, it's one of these old type cities, and they have cobbled streets. They're a little bit dusty. And as you're walking along, you can hear some lovely kind of angel-y music, lovely holistic kind of music, relaxing music. And you come to a door. And at this door, there are 3 steps. But the door is open, and you decide, well, I'll go in this door and just see what it is, maybe whatever it is. So see yourself walking up the steps, and as you step into this door, there's a long corridor in front of you. And the corridor is made up of those lovely mosaic tiles. But on the right-hand side, there is a door, and this door is slightly ajar. And you know in your deepest of hearts, this is where you should go. So see yourself walking inside to the door, and the door closes gently behind you. And there's a little latch on this door, a little chain and a latch, and you just close over the little chain and the latch just to be completely private and safe. Now you're in a most beautiful room with huge sofas and cushions. They're all cream and purple and gold and blue. The music is so lovely. It's nicer than any music you've ever heard before. There are candles and incense burning, and it's very warm and very, very private. And down a few steps is a large pool. This pool is gently steaming, filling the air with the most marvelous aroma and scent. This is the spiritual cleansing pool, and this pool is waiting for you now. So see yourself undressing, and as you do, you're leaving all of the everyday cares that you're carrying behind you with your clothes. Now walk forward and down the couple of steps and gently slide into this shallow pool. Feel the warm water soft against your skin, cleansing and relaxing, removing all traces of your daily life. And as you lie there, the water starts to bubble gently, and you feel the water brushing against your skin, releasing any toxins or stress you may be carrying. And you just lie back here and you look up at the ceiling, and the ceiling has a lot of kind of beautiful designs and crystals and colours in it. But you're lying there and you feel how your back is relaxing, letting go of any worries or cares, feeling the tension leave your shoulders, your arms, even your hands. And it's like all of your muscles just turn to jelly as you lie there in this beautiful warm water. So let everything wash away from you, leaving you so calm and so happy. Enjoy this wonderful sensation as if you're floating, free and at peace. Know that you are safe and that all you love are being taken care of. Spend as much time as you want. And if you have particular problems at the moment, simply release them into this scented water and feel the bubbles gently take them away from you. And as they leave, you feel yourself coming into a state of perfect calm, perfect trust and perfect harmony. And now you stand up to leave the pool, and as you do, your body dries within seconds, the water simply evaporating, leaving your skin like silk. And you notice that there are clothes of many beautiful colours and textures hanging in a cabinet at the back of the room. There are dresses and skirts and cloaks and tops and trousers and shirts. There are slippers and shoes with such sparkling stones in them. There's jewellery as well, beautiful necklaces and bracelets. And you move towards them and pick whatever colours that appeal to you. And as you put these clothes on, they fit perfectly, so soft and comfortable on your body. The most comfortable clothes you have ever worn. You feel beautiful and special. Everything about you, from your skin and your hair, is glowing to your beautiful outfit. These are your spiritual clothes. And now move forward to leave this room to begin your spiritual journey, knowing that at the end of this session, when you return to dress in your own clothes, they will be cleansed and purified and waiting for you. So now walk out to the door and down the corridor, and opening the door at the end and entering into the light, entering into the world of the angels. And as you walk into this other room, it is filled with light and crystals. And one particularly bright object seems to come towards you, and as it walks towards you, you realize it is an angel. This is your angel, and this is your angel coming to spend time with you today. So move towards your angel, and you may be able to hear them, you may be able to feel them, you may be able to know what they're saying, or you just might feel a huge sense of love expand into your heart space. Now is the time for you to become in tune with this wonderful angelic energy, this special person who has loved you and cared for you since before you were born. So spend time with your angel. If you have questions, ask the questions. Your angel may choose to tell you their name, but they may not. After all, this is your first visit. But just spend the time and relax into this energy. And now your angel wants to give you a gift to take with you before you leave. So see her reach into a box that's on a table beside her. And in this box is a most beautiful crystal heart, almost the size of the palm of your hand. It's on a golden chain, and your angel gently places this chain around your neck so that the heart rests almost where your own heart is. And the angel tells you that this is a part of her or him that you are taking with you. And you hold the heart in your hands and you can feel the power and energy from it. And your angel tells you that in times of stress or concern or worry or fear, that you hold on to this heart. Even if it's at night and you can't sleep, you hold on to the heart, and the angel's wonderful energy will become strong and protective around you. So now the angel shows you back out to the door, and you leave, and you come back down to the corridor and back into the other room. And there your clothes are folded on the bench. And you put back on your day clothes. And out the door and down the 2 steps or 3 steps down onto the dusty street. But as you walk away from this house, you know you are changed. You know that today your angel has become a stronger, deeper part of your life. And now, in your own time, just take a nice deep breath or 2 and take your attention back into the room. If you have water with you, it's a good time to take a drink. I hope that each and every one of you had some contact. Either you saw, or you felt, or you knew, whatever you are comfortable with at this moment. I will be putting this meditation wherever I can get it, probably on YouTube. If it's a thing that you wanted to listen to this at another time, I'd be absolutely charmed if you did. Now, one of the things that happened to me some years ago was I went to do a writing course. And during the writing course, I had planned to do a big thing about boy meets girl, girl marries boy, boy then is unfaithful, yada, 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 the whole breakup thing. But all during the time of this year that I was doing this writing course, another voice kept coming in. And I kept hearing, what about me? What about me? And it turned out that the person who was talking to me was a little angel. Now, this little angel called herself Angel Ali, and there's the book I've written about her. It all just came to me. I'd no plans to write an angel book, none whatsoever. I'd always wanted to write this big novel, but I'd no plans to write this. But it's about a little 7-year-old girl who wakes up on the morning of her birthday and she discovers her angel, and she sees her by mistake. So the angel is invisible to everybody else, but with this little girl, her name is Katie, and her angel's name is Ali, they then get into lots of adventures. So it's a children's book. Now adults read it, children read it, and last night I was in bed and I couldn't sleep because I'd forgotten about it. And then I got this thing, don't forget about your angel book. Sorry, somebody's trying to ring me and I thought I blocked all my calls. So I have some copies of this book if anybody would like it. It's only a little book. It's one that you could read to a child, or any child of 8 could read to themselves. Anyway, it's not a sales pitch, but it's just that I'd forgotten that I had still some copies left until last night. So The other thing is that at the moment I am planning a lovely Angel Day in Portlaoise, and this is on the Sunday, the 23rd of August. Now it will be all a day about your angels, connecting, angel cards, crystals, the whole works. I expect a big crowd at it, and I've booked a big hotel room for it. If you would fancy having a day out with me and bringing all your angel-y stuff and having a kind of a play date, you can always contact me. My details are there. And I'm also, as you know, doing readings online. I'm working today and tomorrow with Freddie, and then the rest of the time I do them either online or in Kildare. We're back working in person. Now, you're all very silent. I don't seem to have anyone's question. Does anyone have a question they'd like me to answer? I'm using my lovely purple angel cards. Does anyone have a question they'd like me to answer for them? While you're thinking about that, I have the ones written down that other people have sent in to me this week. So I had a message from a lady called Catherine, and Catherine has a 10-year-old daughter who had been bullied for the last year or two in school, and they couldn't get any value out of the school over it. But since the breakdown, this little girl has kind of grown into her own and now is dreading going back into the school system. So Catherine wanted me to pull a card about whether she should have her little girl. Now, she didn't give the girl's name. She didn't say her name. She'd have her daughter, whether her daughter should go back to school, or I'm going to ask to the little girl homeschool, and just see what the angel guidance on this is. So what I'm getting is strange now. I'm getting the child card. And to me, that card would signify that the little girl, her wishes have to come first. So as I'm thinking about this, I'm kind of being given the information that this little girl should perhaps try this coming year, because what is she? What age? Oh, she's 10. So she should do the next year doing homeschooling, and to see if the situation is changing. Now, what else about the little girl? It actually has brought, I feel this little girl has gained in confidence, and she's learned more in the last couple of months than she's learned in the last 2 years. And I really do feel that this year break will give her the opportunity perhaps to look at a different school going forward. But it is a yes about the homeschooling, and it's also that the mother needs to make sure she latches onto the homeschool system rather than trying to teach her herself, that she actually gets a teacher to come and teach the girl as well. And that's really what my answer is. Now, my questions are coming up here. Let's see. Sorry, now there's a girl here. Keely is asking for what she's meant to do. That's a very broad question, Keely. I actually, if I could have a more in-depth question. Now, Alan is wondering, is his friend going to get in touch? It's been a year. Let's see, Alan. Oh. Alan, what I'm seeing is that you're to listen, that if it's gone a year and they have the ability to get in touch and they haven't, do you want to really get in touch with somebody that's left you for a full year waiting? You're a lovely guy. But listen to your intuition on this. I feel that, as I say, if they've left you for a full year hanging, you have been kind of thinking you'd do a little high message to them. Fine, do that if you wish, but I wouldn't put a ton of investment into it. Well, if you want to say, hi, I'm not dead, I'm still alive, or whatever, a funny thing, fine, but I wouldn't put tons and tons of investment into that. Okay, let's see, I have another lady here now wants to know. Now, there's a lady here who wants a 9-year-old. Will her daddy still be in her life in 2021? And will she still be okay with the answer? Do you know that 9-year-old has the intelligence of the 20-year-old? Jojo. And what I am looking at is that it's like there's a new relationship starting. Let me see. I feel she'll always be his daughter, but I feel his attention span contracts and expands depending on what's going on in his life. But I just feel too that the love that she gets from you and your side of the family is absolutely huge, and that this little girl is a very well-grounded little girl. But the main thing I'm saying is that you talk to her and explain the complete truth about everything, because she's well able to handle it. I feel she'd be really, really, really good around this. And I also feel that I don't think he's going to let go of her, but I just think he mightn't be as full on with his attention for a little while, because I might feel there's some other attraction in his life at the moment. But the thing about it is that with her, if he doesn't come good, eventually she just won't want him. But I feel it won't be a problem this year. Now, I know I said 3 questions, but sure, I love doing questions. Now, let's see. Christina wants to know, should she do holistic healing? She's at a crosswords. And it's about letting your past go, Christina. It's about you stepping on the bus of this. Now, you want to do this. You've been training and doing this, that, and the other. Perhaps a good way around this with you could be that you kind of do a little business course, a little start your own thing. It could be a weekend, could be 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 sessions, but do something so you know how to start your business and you know how to stop worrying about the tax element and all of this. Your energy is as pure as crystal. There is no question you should do this kind of work, but it is about getting the backup knowledge. You wouldn't start your healing work without having your insurance. You're not going to start your healing work being worried about the tax man, etc. So a little small, and they're free courses. Start your own business course. I'm thinking, you know, you're doing bits and bobs now. Stop doing freebies for people. Start letting them pay you. And I'm also thinking that you don't need to do a lot more studying. I think you know what you know, except for the little business course. And then just let the people come to you, because you won't even have to advertise. People will come to you. Now, I know Michelle is asking for mediumship. And Michelle, let's see. Let's see, Michelle. I didn't intend doing a mediumship thing with you today, but let me see. Michelle, what is the woman, your mother? She's talking about her granny, that she's met up with her granny and her sister. She's also saying that she doesn't worry about the funeral. The people that were meant to be there were there. The funeral was only for the family. It's not for her. The people who are grieving for her are the people that are important to her. She doesn't mind about the full folder. In fact, your mother didn't like a whole lot of palaver anyway. But she has met up with her own family. But she knows that you have grieved a lot in silence, Pet, for her. And she knows too. And she keeps showing me another girl. Now, I'm not sure whether it's your daughter or your sister, but she keeps showing me another woman who's been a real comfort to you. Your mother has a lovely sense of humour. She's smiling, and in her lifetime, she wasn't the loudest woman in the group, but she loved a bit of crack. And she's saying that it's okay to laugh and be happy. It's okay. The funeral didn't matter a button to her. In fact, she didn't want to give undertakers money anyway, but she doesn't mind about the funeral. And she's saying that there will be a gathering, and it's kind of like you'll have a celebration. And I keep looking at her birthday, that you might have a gathering on that particular occasion and a cup of tea for people. But she's saying she's very happy, and she's also saying that it was her time to go. COVID or no COVID, that was her time that she was meant to go. And she died knowing that she was truly, truly loved and truly cherished in the family. Now, this is the last one. So Joe wants to know about her tarot deck. Let's see, Joe, will your tarot deck be ready? Oh. Now, Joe, the thing about your tarot deck is that you kind of dilly-dallied with it. There are some little tweaks you want to do on it. And I feel that the information is good. I feel the intention is good. But just make sure the printer has the right, has it done exactly as you want it. There's something about that. Now, let's see. What else is there about your tarot deck? Will it be ready for October? I'm sorry, Joe. I'm getting a big no. Will it be ready for November? I feel you will be having it later than October. I feel it will be maybe 4 to 6 weeks later on. I'm sorry, Joe. I know you really want a thing when you want it. You're like me. Most Josephines are like that. But let's see. Now, I think I'll do one more. Let's see. Who else had I got? Now, let's see. Aisling is wondering on her career. She's not progressing in the area or location I would like to be in. This balancing it with motherhood, please. Let's see, Aisling, about your career. First of all, I feel you're not being appreciated in where you are. I also feel that there is an indication about another baby or an extra person in your family. Sometimes we work because we feel we should work. I know we all need the money, but you need to do your sums on this. I feel that a job that, if you're not going to be getting to be head of a company, fine, but then you need to look at doing shorter days or whatever way you can to balance the whole. You're tired, you're exhausted, honey, and your company don't seem to be very flexible about stuff. So you need to make a decision, kind of, am I going to be do motherhood right at this moment and get the first few years over, or am I going to be the career woman? Because it's like you can't do both. I know we think we can, we can't. I tried it, we all are. But the thing about it is with this, that perhaps if you focus on what you love the most at the moment, and the other thing will come then in a year or two. You're very, very good at what you do. You can get a job anywhere. So don't be stressing about it. And if you feel that you're being blocked where you are or not getting the full appreciation, the world is full of jobs. Just don't be afraid of it. Now, people, thank you so much for spending this time with me. It, as I say, I'm doing my angel class in Portlaoise. In September, I am also doing 2 online things. I'm doing the Power Tarot. I'm teaching people how to, it's a combination of angel and tarot cards. They're beautiful. Look at Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Ariel. All feature in this deck. And I'm doing a course on that. If I can do it physically, I will, but I'll do some of it on Zoom. I'm doing that. That's a fully certified course starting in September. I'm doing my Angel Day and doing lots of other bits and bobs. So thank you for spending so much time with me. Sorry that I can't do more cards, but I'm conscious there are other people going to be doing live events and I don't want to hog all the space. So I hope you have a lovely Saturday. I was going to say Sunday. I hope you have a lovely Sunday or a lovely Saturday. And you know, we look at rainy Saturdays and we say, God, isn't it awful? But the other thing is, you can always snuggle up on the telly and snuggle up on the couch, hard lying on a telly, snuggle up on the couch and look at telly. Angel blessings to each and every one of you today. Take care. Bye.